Your most underappreciated quality. Check timestamps for your zodiac sign. Aries, commitment beyond compare. People often focus on your fiery intensity, Aries, without noticing the steady commitment driving it. Yes, your energy can be overwhelming, and your determination can wear others out. But what they overlook is how unshakable you are once you've set your sights on something, or someone. Where others flake, cut corners, or give up, you dig deeper, determined to finish what you started. That persistence makes you seem superhuman to those who can't imagine pushing past their own limits. What few realize is that this dedication doesn't stop with your goals. It extends to your relationships. You never half love, never walk away without reason, and never accept less than total loyalty. That unwavering consistency is your greatest, though often unnoticed gift. Taurus, generosity without conditions. Taurus, your reputation for luxury often overshadows the generosity behind it. People may joke about your love for fine dining or your taste for indulgence, but they forget how often you pick up the check without a word. You invest in experiences not to show off, but because you believe people deserve the best you can offer. To you, the little extras, the atmosphere, the details, the effort, turn ordinary moments into lifelong memories. Your giving isn't transactional, and you never expect repayment. You simply enjoy sharing what you have with those you care about, elevating their lives along with your own. Your generosity is thoughtful, quiet, and enduring, an underappreciated reminder that abundance is meant to be shared, not hoarded. Gemini, knowledge as preparation. Gemini, people love to call you indecisive, teasing about your endless research or constant comparisons. They don't see the deeper truth. Your commitment to being informed is one of your most valuable qualities. You read the reviews, weigh the options, and examine every angle. Not because you're unsure, but because you want to be ready when it matters. Others may grow impatient with your process, wishing you'd just choose on impulse. Yet when challenges arise, when directions fail, or when unexpected problems appear, you're calm and prepared. You've already armed yourself with the information to navigate solutions. Your habit of informing yourself is not hesitation, it's foresight. And though it's often overlooked, your careful preparation is what makes you reliable in crisis. Cancer, strength in stoicism. Cancer, people expect you to wear your heart on your sleeve, and they're surprised when you don't. They may even accuse you of being detached when you refuse to lash out, cry, or mirror their emotional outbursts. What they fail to realize is that your calm isn't the absence of feeling, it's perspective. You've lived through enough to know storms eventually pass. You can recall harder times, even traumatic ones, and remember how you still came through. That history gives you resilience and quiet confidence. Instead of being consumed by chaos, you draw on your emotional intelligence to stay steady. It's an underappreciated strength, allowing you to bring balance when others lose control, offering comfort simply by staying grounded. Leo, honesty without filters. Leo, your directness is one of your most overlooked gifts. People often notice your confidence, your charisma, and your love of the spotlight, but they don't always appreciate how honesty fuels it all. You say what's on your mind immediately, without mystery or pretense. While some may find your bluntness hard to swallow, it's your way of keeping life clean, open, and drama-free. In a world full of half-truths and hidden agendas, you're refreshingly clear about where you stand. That honesty makes it easy to trust you, even if the truth stings in the moment. You'd rather confront problems head-on than let negativity linger. It's not about being abrasive. It's about protecting relationships from the poison of secrecy. Virgo, fierce independence. Virgo, people often reduce you to the stereotype of a perfectionist, assuming your attention to detail is about showing off. What they miss is the deeper independence that drives you. You're not proving yourself to anyone. You're proving to yourself that you can create, solve, and sustain on your own. Whether it's baking from scratch, fixing what's broken, or building routines, your self-reliance ensures you don't need to lean too heavily on others. While some may find your capabilities intimidating, the truth is that your independence is your love language. It allows you to show up for others without burdening them, because you've already learned how to handle your own life. That quiet strength deserves far more appreciation. Libra, timeless taste. Libra, people sometimes mistake your refined taste for snobbery, assuming you think yourself above mainstream culture. What they fail to understand is that your interests are chosen with intention, not superiority. You're not chasing trends, you're curating experiences, ideas, and aesthetics that stand the test of time. You'd rather spend energy on art, music, literature, or philosophy that deepens connection than gossip about the latest fad. This long view often leaves others feeling out of step with you, but later, they'll recognize the richness you bring. Whether it's introducing poetry, sharing classic records, or elevating conversations, your highbrow quality is not about exclusion, it's about depth. You build bonds through meaning, and that timelessness is a gift. Scorpio, loyalty in the long game. Scorpio, your reputation often centers on intensity, secrecy, or revenge, but one of your most underappreciated qualities is loyalty. People know you can hold a grudge, but what they overlook is how the same long-game thinking creates unbreakable bonds. You don't invest lightly. If someone earns a place in your life, it's because you've already envisioned a future with them. You're not interested in casual ties or shallow connections. You save your energy for those who matter. Once someone is on your good side, your protectiveness is unmatched. The same force people fear as wrath becomes a shield, guarding those you care about. It's a slow-burning devotion, often invisible at first, but ultimately one of your greatest strengths. Sagittarius, curiosity that connects. Sagittarius, people sometimes find your endless questions overwhelming, even invasive. You dive straight in with strangers, asking what others might tiptoe around. In professional settings, you probe details others skim over, challenging assumptions that feel safer left unexamined. While some may view this as disruptive, what they fail to see is the heart behind it. Your curiosity comes from a genuine desire to understand. Ignorance for you is the true danger because it blocks compassion. By asking questions, you uncover layers, foster empathy, and open conversations that others are too timid to begin. Your curiosity may make people squirm, but it also builds bridges, inviting deeper human connection in a world that often stays on the surface. Capricorn, patience with purpose. Capricorn, people may misinterpret your patience as detachment or lack of urgency, when in reality, it's one of your greatest strengths. You understand that meaningful things, love, success, trust, take time to develop. Rather than rushing, you give space, allowing people to breathe, heal, or work through emotions without pressure. This calm steadiness is rare in a world chasing instant gratification. While others look for quick wins, you're committed to long-term investments, both in relationships and goals. You don't abandon easily, and your willingness to wait signals respect rather than indifference. Your patience offers others the freedom to grow at their own pace, while providing the assurance that you'll still be there when they're ready. Aquarius, humanitarian resolve. Aquarius, people often mock your activism or label you as too idealistic. But your humanitarianism is deeply underappreciated. You refuse to look away from injustice, even when others insist there's no solution. You confront uncomfortable truths, process them, and still insist on change. While some dismiss you as overly sensitive or stubborn, they don't realize how much persistence it takes to keep fighting when the world seems indifferent. You advocate not because issues affect you personally, but because you care about the collective. And when those same issues inevitably touch the lives of people who once doubted you, they discover your consistency. Your humanitarian spirit is not a weakness. It's an anchor of hope others will one day depend on. Pisces, emotional endurance. Pisces, your vast emotional capacity is one of your most overlooked gifts. People may dismiss your sensitivity as fragility, but what they don't see is how much you can hold without breaking. Where others reach their emotional limits, you keep going, processing multiple, often conflicting feelings with grace. This resilience allows you not only to manage your own emotions, but also to hold space for others in ways they cannot hold for themselves. You're willing to sit in the mess, to describe feelings others can't name, and to validate experiences that might otherwise be dismissed. Your emotional endurance isn't just empathy, it's strength, offering comfort and understanding long after others have given up. Thank you for watching the video, and let us know your thoughts in comments box below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to get all the updates.